Hey there, it's your boy Ruben from Rice Digital. Today we're going to be unboxing this thing. They're Pokemon cards. They're fun. A lot of people enjoy them. So this is the Tropical Takedown theme deck from Sun and Moon. This is the part of the Forbidden Light, which is the 6th expansion. So this is the Tropical Takedown deck, as I said, which is grass themed. So you can see the lovely Alolan Executor in all of his long-necked glory. So we're going to open this up, we're going to have a look at the cards in it. So I believe it's going to be along here, and this is probably going to go terribly, terribly wrong. Oh wait, no, it's coming away. Ah, it's genius. I love it. I love everything about it. So I'm not going to destroy the box because it just comes open. That's lovely. And that's now going to not be a surprise for the next deck I do. So yeah, box, cards. So Alolan Executor is already out, so we already know that's a thing. I already know that there's quite a lot of stuff in here, and as I haven't played Pokemon cards in a while, a lot of this stuff, I don't know. So we'll deal with that when we get to it. So Alolan Executor, which is nice and shiny as well, very subtly shiny actually, and these cards feel a little bit smaller than I remember. Either that or I've got bigger, which is possible. That does happen. Pokemon Online, which, if I'm not mistaken, that allows you to redeem a code to use this deck on the online service as well, which is actually a really good idea, and also Pokemon Company being startlingly up to date. An Alolan that is cute. Alolan Executor coin in like nice and shiny and black. No, stay. Might as well go through this up. Well, that just went wrong, didn't it? Right. You, away, thank you. Description of the deck, and also the new additions to the Forbidden Light expansion, including the Pokemon GX, which we'll get to later, and the special rules for the GX, which we will also get to later, as well as a full breakdown, but we won't look at that, of what's in the deck, because otherwise that will ruin the surprise. Little counters to pop out, including the GX thing, of which, once again, maybe get to that later, if I remember what GX is off the top of my head, and damage counters. So this deck essentially includes everything you need to actually get started, and this, which I'm going to try not to open fully because we will never get it on camera properly, actually screw it, is the full kind of playmat of the game. Oh my god, that's including the rules on the back. So rules, playmat, which is huge, and divided into the 2 decks, which I think is quite clever. So let's get on to, the bit which, most people actually care about. I cannot fold things once I've unfolded them. I should not have done, this is a mistake. Ah, what do you know? So, onto the deck, the most important bit. So, lovely Alolan Executor on the front again, and back. Once again listed as the Forbidden Light Sun and Moon expansion. Whoop. Okay, so it starts off rather boring, if we're perfectly honest with ourselves. Green energy. So green energy, green energy, green energy. Right. So trainer card, Lily, from. I think she's from, I want to say she's from Alola, but I'm probably wrong, and someone will more than likely correct me in the comments. Potion card. I know what that does. Healing your Pokemon. Energy, again, I hope they're not going to be interspersed throughout the whole thing, because that's going to be really frustrating to come across. A rescue stretcher, I don't recall that from the games. Interesting though, put a Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand, and shuffle 3 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. Those are the options, and that's pretty cool actually, being able to recover Pokemon that have fainted, I think is the technical term which we're using for that. So put that there. Execute, which looks a bit like plushies. That image looks really, really plushie-like to me. Yeah, it doesn't quite look, it looks really weird. But execute, you need that for Executor, makes perfect sense. Another energy card, this time for fighting. Why not? Alolan Sandslash with its pretty little ice powers. Which is a water type in this, and I remembered that the Pokemon trading card game is a lot more simplified in terms of typing, which is good, because otherwise it would be an absolute nightmare to play. Nest Ball. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon, put it onto your bench. That's pretty cool. I don't remember that from when I used to play it, so that's pretty cool too. I want to say Dark Energy. I'm probably wrong. I want to say it is though. But there's a lot of energy with no real actual direction for them in this deck, which is quite worrying at this point, so I'm probably going to find a lot of energy cards later. Sophocles, who I do not recognise at all, so we'll brush past that, but he looks like he'd be irritating. Alolan Rattata, standard with his little weird moustache nose thing that he's got going on. Lady, nice and descriptive. Although you get to search for energy cards, which is a bonus. How, I recognise him, he's from Alola. Allows you to draw 3 cards, and he's a nice and friendly chap, so that doesn't surprise me. Water Energy, Cubone, looking really unfortunately sad. That's, you want to wipe away his tears, he's too cute, that's not fair. Ultra Ball, standard, discard 2 cards from your hand. If you do, search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it and put it into your hand. That's very opponent focused. I'm not sure I like that. Fighting Card Energy, Alolan Sandshrew with Fury Swipes and looking like it's been caught in the middle of a crime or something. Alolan Rattata again. Okay, now we're starting to get repeats, that's good. Grass Energy, Escape Board. Oh, okay, so it makes it easier for a Pokemon to escape, and also it's a jet-powered skateboard, which everyone wants in their life. Furfrou, looking just as pretentious as I remember the Pokemon being in the actual games. Field Blower. Oh, okay, so it can discard cards that are in play. That's quite clever, actually. Sophocles again. Psychic Energy. There's a lot of different types of energy in this deck. Alolan Sandslash again. Alolan Exeggutor, but not shiny this time, so not like the pretty one we had in the deck. Fighting Energy again. Execute plushies again. Professor Kukui, who is, I probably pronounced that wrong, and is the most recent in a long line of hot professors for some reason that Pokemon Company are doing. Grass Energy. Energy Retrieval, which is really useful, and I don't recall that being in the original series. Solrock, looking excellent makeup. That mascara is on point. Escape Rope, everyone knows what that does from the games. And Nest Ball again. Psychic Energy, Alolan Rattata again. Alolan Marowak, okay, I was expecting this because obviously there's a lot of Rattata. No, there's Cubone, so there would be Marowak, I would have thought. Very excellent, I really like that art piece actually, although I don't know why he's by his side, that doesn't make much sense to me. Dark Energy, which I hope it is. Alolan Raticate, looking like it's eating bees. How again? Grass Energy. Energy Lotto, meaning you can take an energy card out of your deck if it's in the top 7 cards, which really good seeing as everything in this game requires energy. Oricorio, who is the dancing, singing bird thing from Alola that I'm not 100% familiar with, but the artwork's really cute, so I'll take it. Water Energy, Alolan Sandshrew once more. Psychic Energy, Hot Professor again. Weakness Policy, so the card, so you attach this card to a Pokemon and it has no weakness. That's really good. Dark Energy again. Eating Bees again. Ultra Ball again. Grass Energy. Cubone again. And Execute again. So this whole deck is based solely around Execute, Exeggutor and the Raticate, Rattata dichotomy, which obviously then you can start putting in more, I would say put in more Dark Energy as a kind of slight tip in terms of deck building. I'm not 100% on deck building in this game, but I would say possibly a good way to go. The fact that there are a lot of Ultra Balls and a lot of like reclaiming energy in this deck really does kind of set off the fact that there are not really that many energy cards, of which the selection as well is quite sporadic. So the item cards in this deck are perfectly suited to that problem. And also, who doesn't like Cubone and Marowak? Who doesn't? So the fact that that's in this deck, instant win for me. So that is the Tropical Takedown theme deck for the Forbidden Light expansion. Thank you for watching, guys. I don't know where I'm waving. I'm waving somewhere. It's fine. Everyone, I'm waving like the Queen. Everyone can accept that. And we will be giving this deck away. If you keep an eye on Twitter at twitter.com/RiceDigital, you'll see how we're going to be giving this deck away. But look forward to the next video, guys. See you soon.